All right, we're back online. We'll now hear House Bill 275, Representative McDonald.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, Public Safety Committee, I appreciate this. House Bill 275, LC 392815. Apologize for being late. I was up there with a little copier issue I've got to present another bill. And so this shirt will have to go to the cleaners today.
What's your LC number?
Sorry. LC 392815. Okay, they did amended. They amended a couple words in it. So that's the new one.
We have the new one.
Yes, you've got the new one, yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead and let's walk us through the bill, please.
Basically, this is a bill that came to fruition during our biennial. Dr. Gene Sumner, Dean of Mercer Medical, had spoke about the correctional firefighter program and something that she's big supporter of throughout rural Georgia. It's something that's been around since the 70s. We've got about 25 to 26 stations around our state. And these gentlemen, what the original bill back in the 70s did, allow these inmates to go through this program. They train every day. And when they get out, that long as their sentencing was between 5 years and 10 years, they could go to departments and get a job being a firefighter without the felony penalizing them. Well, in 2021, as Georgia has grown significantly, a lot of these departments, as our medical side has grown in that need, this bill allows them, while they're incarcerated, to get go through the EMT training and paramedic training, so that when they get out, a lot of these departments won't hire somebody that does not have the EMT. And Dr. Sumner is going to be doing the program through Mercer Medical. They're going to be moving inmates around, getting them close to the Macon area. They have all the simulators and everything at Mercer Medical. And this is something that she supports. I had 26 signees onto this bill supporting it, both bipartisan support, which is great. And their only other addition to this is that when they're out for 2 years, they shall be drug tested minimum twice a year. They'll still be in the local lottery pool that can be drug tested randomly, but they will have a minimum with a sunset of 2-year drug testing.
Question number 14.
Yes, thank you so much for bringing the bill. At the appropriate time, I'd like to make a motion.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Thank you very much. Representative Jackson. Okay. Who's number 6? Oh, I'm not 17. All right. Representative Glanton, you want to speak?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My question is there a list of crimes that they've been convicted of that are precluded from participating in this program?
No, sir. These inmates that are picked they're handpicked to go through this program by a selection committee through the Department of Corrections. They are also, once they get out, they still have to go before our standards and training at the fire academy. So just because they got their 101 and their the other different credentials that they get while they're incarcerated to go out into civilian world to get a job as a fireman, they still have to go back with the checks and balances to our firefighter standards and training and apply to get civilian status, which is a good thing. It's the checks and balances that these guys, hey, at the end of the day, if 1 in 5 mess up, at least 4 of them have gone out and bettered themselves. And throughout Georgia right now, we have an EMT and paramedic shortage. And I mean, one EMT and paramedics, they're tired. COVID has really taken a toll on that profession. And there's a big shortage. So that's why Mercer Medical and Dr. Sumner's really getting involved, and especially in rural Georgia.
And certainly, I understand that. You said that if 1 out of the 5 mess up, it's almost okay. But I'm thinking about that one victim. And I'm also thinking about the variety of duties that firefighters have now. They don't just go in and fight the fires. There a lot of other stuff involved in, especially EMT and all that kind of stuff. So they have more access to people than just fighting fires. So that's my concern is maybe the one is a low number, but it's a number.
Sure. And I could have said 1 at 10. I could have, yeah, it's how I look, they're already allowed to do it now. The law is there that they can go and get a job in fire service. We're just trying to help them with medical training. A lot of these gentlemen, they participated when the tornadoes went through Southwest Georgia. And there are a lot of medical needs in that. And they were out there. This gives them the ability to not only do what they were doing as firemen, but also help with the medical needs that were going on in these rural communities.
Yeah, and I can certainly, one follow-up, I can certainly understand that and appreciate it. I just don't like being in the habit of robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yes, we have critical shortages. Yes, we need this and we need this, but do we sacrifice the risk with doing something like this? But certainly I understand what you're trying to do.
Me. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I actually am in support of this. I will tell you, for a number of years in Thomas County, our county jail trained firefighters. And it was a wonderful program. We have since closed our prison, but they actually were able to fight fires, support our community, as well as when they came out of incarceration, they had a job, they had a future. And we've had a couple of them come back and speak to us how it changed their lives. So it was very good, and I appreciate this. Thank you.
What they're doing now, a lot of these people are going out of state because South Carolina is offering this. So then once they get out of incarceration, they're going to other states to get these jobs. And we're losing some real good potential firefighters and EMTs because we don't have this addition. They already can go be firemen in Georgia, but they don't have their way to get their EMT.
Representative Neal, you have a question, or is that
I had one.
for legal law?
Yeah, 15. Thank you. Just a simple question, I think, but can you explain to me why, and I know it's in a couple places in this legislation, it talks about the time frame being more than 5 but less than 10 years. What are those numbers specific to?
That was their sentencing of a crime that was more than 5, less than 10. That language has been in there since the mid 70s when this law, I didn't touch any of that. I left all that alone. The only thing I changed in this was really the EMT and the paramedic. Of course, Leg Council cleaned up a lot and added some stuff on how they're drug testing to bring it to 2021 standards, what they're doing in other laws on drug testing. So you'll see that language in there, but that was all done kind of a cleanup from Leg Council.
Thank you.
Okay. What number are you, Danny? Okay. I want to hear from Vice Chairman about this in the subcommittee there, so.
Well, we had good discussion on it, and it passed, I believe it was unanimous through our subcommittee when
That's
we
correct,
listened
sir.
to that. I believe it was. And I'm in favor of the bill, and I'd like to take the young lady's motion and let's get it done.
Okay. There's been a motion. Is any further discussion at this time from the committee? Okay. Representative Neal.
I move to pass.
Okay. Move do pass, and there's a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Thank you very
Mr.
much.
Chairman, committee, thank you. This is going to be good for Georgia and good for these men and women in this program. Thank you. Thanks for waiting also.
Well, the chair would like to say thank you to the members of the committee for your patience here today. Look for, there's subcommittee going to be heard on Wednesday. What time is it?
Which one?
1 o'clock is a subcommittee. Vice Chairman Mathis, that's your subcommittee, so look for your emails on that. We're adjourned. Thank you.